Okay, so we come back again, right, from last time. So we try to configure this the server, right? Because we never been configured this server to the network. So what we left from, I believe we're missing something about the gateway, if I remember. Let's find out. I try to recall the refresh. Now what we left over from last lab. Okay, so let's see what is this. Let me see. This is this just what is the R23 here? I think maybe this one. Let me see. What is the command look like here? Oh yeah. This is route 23. Okay, so this is DC one. Might be change the label.
Oh yeah, just give me a moment.
Okay. Change the host. Oh, I can't change the whole name because it's running. Okay, I change later then. So this is the router 23. Treat as a server.
I'm back.
Yep. So as a server, right? So I just wonder. Let's do. Let me stop quick in here. Let me stop this router. Hold on. So I've stopped the router. Okay. So let's reconfigure. Change the host name first. Yeah. Instead, like this is the say this is DC one. So don't confuse me. And then we run again. Okay. So maybe config this one too. We stop this one here. So we change the host name here. This is DC2. Okay, and then we run it again. Power on. Okay, so we cancel it again. All right. Okay, so what we have in here, let me see. So, let me reconnect again. All right, we are the server in here, right? So first thing in here, we show IP config brief, right? We want to see this is facing F0/0. Show run interface F0/0. Oh, no IP config. We might forget about save the IP address again. Okay, not big deal. So F0/0 here. Okay, so we're going to say assign IP address in here. So let's do the IP4 first. Okay, 10.100 .40 .100. Okay, so we're going to refresh again now for you. So we not big deal. We keep demo. We keep troubleshooting whatever. We keep continue. Okay. All right. So IP address 10.100.40.100 in here. We're using the slash mesh 24. We hit enter and then we configure the speed 100, duplex full, and then we say no shutdown. Okay, so exit out in here. So make sure we treat this one as a computer, no? So we don't want to, we want to only run as layer 2. So we're going to say no IP routing on here. Okay, so no IP routing. So then we're going to be using the default, right? So we assume the default gateway is to be 10.100.40.1. So let's go ahead in here, right? So default. So IP. What does it mean? IP route default or default gateway. Let me see if I forgot the command again. See, default gateway. Oh, I don't have the gateway. Let me see question mark. No. Okay, that's fine. IP route. Default. Oh, come on. Wow. So this is static route, right? Let me see. Static route. So we're not right. So we turn off the. Okay, first we turn off the no IP routing, right? So we want to configure the gateway, the default gateway. But how come we don't have a default gateway in here, huh? So the default. Put the question mark in here first. Let me see. We should have a gateway. Come on. See, if you not do a lot in your lab, you forgot again. but good thing is here we can use the question mark. All right, so default value, default, where is the default gateway? Come on, are you sure? Yes, default gateway here. You see? Oh, I a little bit sweat, you know.
Mhm.
Come on, this is the simple one. Something got you, no? Okay, default gateway, right? Default gateway. You see? Wait a second. Default okay, okay, so let's see. I assume say 10.100. Let me see. Dark 40, dark one, if something like that or not. Let me show IP route. Let's see if you pick it or not. Okay, the default keyword is not set. You see? Why it's not set? Why is not set? Do do we forget the command? Do we forget the command? this, this is interesting, right? Did we forget the command? Okay, do we forget the command? Wait a second. Let's see here. This is the, I think, let's hop in here. Switch one in here. Okay, so this is the switch one in here, right? So because this is, I remember this is layer two, right? So IP route, you see, see the default gateway. See the default gateway is 10. Yeah, you see, show run. Let's see section default. Anything about this command? Hmm. Oh, see, come on, Raymond. You we missed the IP. Oh, come on. Okay, sorry about this. No, he got me, no. Okay, let's go back to here again. Oh, yeah, see, it's interesting, no. Sometimes, you know, there's the senior engineer or the expert can be forgot too about the command. Okay, go. This is funny. This is classic, no. Okay, from big T, so we're gonna IPD for gateway. You see, right? IPD 10 dot, and then we're going to say 100 dot 40 dot 1. Okay, so we exit out again. We show IP route again in here. So we treat as a layer two. So we have a default gateway. So it's the same just like a computer. We point it to asking the 10.41 if we out of the the 255.255.0, you know. So we're gonna ask in the gateway to help to resolve, you know, the other different subnet. Okay. So first thing in here, let me save it first in here, just quick. Okay, so let's go back to the let's review here. So we have the IP now. Okay, so let's see if we can ping anything that we can ping that 100, right? 40.1. So I believe we don't have this IP configured yet. Yep, it should be a timeout. Then how about two and three? We should have a two and three because two and three should be reside on the core switch or router. Let me see. Let's try. Let's try the two. All right, so let's be say two. Oh, hmm, come on. C2 is not working either. What could be the issue? All right, let's go back to let's the basic. Go back to the switch here, right? Let's go back to the switch here. This is workstation switch in here. We know the slash. We know the slash 1/15. Show run section 1/15. Just make sure what we have. Oh, it should default. It should default in the VLAN one. So show VLAN brief interface. Just verify. Yeah, we still have a C in the default one. I might be forgot to save it again. So we should be in the 40. 40 it should be server VLAN. Yeah, server VLAN should be 40. Okay, server VLAN. You see. All right. So no big deal. We go to config key again here. All right. So router. Not router. You go to interface app 1/15, right? So we're going to say split first in here, same thing 100. So we want the menu and duplex full, right? So now we're gonna be not IP address name. So we're gonna be hold on. So we will switch port. So we're gonna say mode access, right? We want to turn on because we don't want the trunk port, right? We want the static access port for this one. Switch port mode access, and then we're going to assign access what VLAN, right? It should be VLAN 40. So we're going to assign VLAN 40, and then we say no shutdown again. Just be sure. All right. So now we exit out again. So now we show. Now we show again here. Quick show VLAN switch again. So now we should be moved, yep, to 115. See, now is correct VLAN. So now this link in here from the router, from the server, we assume is the server, right? So from the server right now is connect directly to F1/15 is in VLAN server VLAN. So VLAN 40 looks good. Looks good in here, right? So now, do we have any IP about in here? Show run see section VLAN 40. Do we have IP address? We do. Okay. So now we should make sure this is up. Show IP interface brief. Let's see the VLAN 40. Yep, the VLAN 40 is up. Beautiful, right? So now, if you go back to this router, to this server in here, now I should be able to ping dark 4. Beautiful. Okay, see one more time. So now, okay, so now this is dark 4. And then how about if we go up a little bit more? So we go to up here. This is the core switch 2, right? Let's go to core switch 2 here. Let's find out in here. Do we have, first we have to enable first, right? Enable, hit enter. Show run again. Just quick review. This is 3, yep. Okay, then show IP interface brief. You see, show IP interface brief. Make sure it's up to VLAN 40. Yeah, you see the VLAN 40. So now this VLAN 40, it should be able to ping the server, the DC, the domain controller, should be 100, right? Beautiful, you see, right? So now same thing in here, should be able to ping now dark 3. Okay, so that's beautiful. Okay, so now look at that. Now everything in here is good, right? But then this is the core switch, right? But where is the reside? I think this is this one here is because here we're not using router and stick, right? So let's make sure what is the port on show run interface F0/1. This one. I see. We've been do a lot of video, and then we do, or maybe we are a new engineer again. So we just learn again about the new topology, right? When you hire the new uh, network guy, and then just show run again in here. Let's find out what we have in here. Okay, so this is. Oh wait, did I typo here? Oh, F/layer 1. Oh, this is layer 3. So this is the layer 3 interface. So that is mean we don't have like a router and stick, okay? Like create a sub interface, right? Because so we're not using the router stick. So this is since we use the core layer 3 and the core switch in here. So we should have our layer 3 IP. That's the reason here. Show run here, interface VLAN here. This is to be layer 3. Right? So now we have a 3 in here. So this one should be 2 if I remember. Let's hop in this one. Okay, so let's verify. Show run interface VLAN 40. Yep, so this is 2, correct. You see, same thing in here. Can we ping the server? We should, right? 100. Just make sure we have yep, you see. So we have a full path here, right? So we have no issue right now. But just only the gateway, right? Because see, because you want to like if, nothing wrong, right? If you static point the default gateway, point it to 4, but what happens if this is cost switch go down, and then you have to manually go back to the server or to this router, you have to remove the gateway pointed to here, duct 2 or duct 3. Okay, so this is duct 2, 2, 3, 4. See, it's still like you have, it's still not like full redundant, right? It's still like manually you need to configure the gateway. So you don't want to do that, right? So we want to automatic fail over. If this is something's go wrong or the link go wrong, or maybe we got like lost power, or maybe we have a power outage, something like that. So and then we want to automatic fail over the gateway in between. Okay, so that's the same thing. We're using SSRP. We did demo again, so let's do it again in here. So let's first thing we go to complexity again, right? But we go to inside VLAN 40. You see, now we should be using the what command? We should be using the standby, right? Then we should be have the ID, right? We you put the question mark in here. See what we should have the ID. You see the group number. Right? So we then the group number normally we should follow the third R tag, right? I mean the city because this is within 40. So we want to say this is okay, we want to group 40. You see, standby the ID 40, right? And then hit here, see? And then you put the IP. Okay, so you want to put the IP. So the IP here is a 10.100.40.1. So you want to use the 1 as a gateway. Okay, so for everybody gateway. So you hit enter. Because we have a 2 here, right? Because now, who will be the master or who will be the primary? Right? So since this is code switch 1, so we always this one we always want to be win. Okay, when they have an election, when they have the election fighting, say, hey, I'm the master. Okay, I want to always want to hold. Okay, so now you see standby to active. This is something update, right? It's sending the hello message, right? To another group. Say, hey, okay, we're waiting for standby. One is active, one is a standby. All right. So now in this case, right, we want to using the C in here. But once we have the here, you see we bring up this command again. You see standby 40, and then we will use the priority here. You see here, and then we put the question mark. You see, now we have the number in here, but normally the higher number is always the winner. Okay, so in here, say we want to make a maximum in here. We want to make it like 250. Okay, so standby 40, priority 250. Hit enter. You see, and then we want to use this command. You see, this is something you see explain to you, blah blah blah. So who's going to? So we're going to use this one. Okay, prevent. So we hit enter. Oh no, we have to standby plus 40. You see, 40 standby. And then we put this command in here. Okay, so that is mean this is like it just to say, hey, I want to join to be this group, okay, who because this command say, hey, who's going to be master or who's going to be secondary, something like that. Okay, so we're not more detail on here, so we just standby 40 like this, hit enter. So now we exit out here. Okay, now we show exit out again here. We show run interface VLAN 40. Now what we have in here, you see. All right, so now we have a good thing in here. So we have a this is the IP address, okay, and then that is a SSRP, that is a standby, it's a listening, okay. So this is the gateway, blah blah blah, and then we're going to say show standby in here. All right, so standby, you see, oh typo, so show standby, you see, when you hit enter, you see now this is active now, you see. Okay, but who's the unknown? Because this standby router is unknown because we're not configured yet. Okay, that's why right now the active router on here. So that is mean this core switch right now is holding the duct for 1. But if you go back to here again, we should able to ping 1 now. Okay, so we should be able to see it beautiful. So we should be able to ping the gateway. Now, if you go back again, which one? The core switch one here. Oh, wait, should be this one here. Don't confuse. move it to here. Okay, so let's move it to here. Okay, so this is called switch one in here. We finished the configuration in here, right? So now we have to just go back to here. You see, go to config T again. Same thing in here. We have to say VLAN 40. All right. So we same thing again in here. We're going to same here standby. Make sure you have the same group ID. All right. See, if you're not in the same group ID, you can say standby 30 or 10 or 20. They won't. They like a mismatch, you know. So they won't be working. Okay, so you have to make sure if we use this standby 40, we have to be in the same group here, standby 40. So same thing again in here. We're going to say IP IP. The gateway is the 10.100.40.1. Okay, so we hit enter. So now we're going to same thing again in here. We're going to say here the priority here. You see, and then we will say 200. We'll make a lower. Okay, and then same thing again, one more here, prevent, hit enter, and then exit out. Now we should run again in here now. You see, oh, come on, it's updating. You see, now you see from when they send the hello, okay, and then when they sing up in here, and then it change the status. Now it's look like here it's changed the standby. Okay, so first we can verify first, make sure we have a good configuration. Look like you see, yep. You see, everything is good, and 200 blah blah, and then when we show standby in here 40, you see. Oh, come on. That's spelling wrong again. Show standby. Wait a second. Yeah. Show. Make sure I can type tonight. Okay. Show standby. You see. So now, see in here. Now this one right now in the is standby mode. Oh, come on. My dog is noisy again. Hold on. Let me mute.
Okay.
Okay. She's quiet again. Okay, so now see right now here is a standby. So now look at that. So now is here. See now it's telling you the active router is in 40.2 that we know is a core switch one. So if we go back to here now, if we change and when you look standby again, so now before is the standby is unknown, right? So now the active here router is local. Now it's happy. You see, it's fine is find the standby, the cost which here. This is beautiful, and also because this is 200. So if you go back to here, here you see, it's telling you right now the standby router is local. It's a 200 in here. Beautiful. So just give you a quick refresh in here, right? Because you want to see again, see what is the behaviors, right? So if I go to in here, so for example, if I go to VLAN 40 in here, it's just quick. Oh come on. If I go back to the VLAN 40 in here, if I just quick shut down in here, what happened? You see, I shut down this interface. All right. So now if you go back to here, you see it's changing, it's go down. You see, if I change it, go here, you see now this one, see, it automatically quick. You see, it's changed the status from standby to active. You see, so now if we go to standby again, so now it's telling this router is a local. See, it's active now. So he's holding. Okay, this router is holding the gateway, the 10. He's holding this IP. You see, but then this one is unknown because we on purpose we shut down because it's waiting. All right. Okay, so now if we turn this back on, okay, if we turn this back on again, if we say no shutdown, and then they're going to be communication again each other, and then this one if we tell Coswitch 2 say, hey, I have a 250 my priority that I prefer to take over back. Okay, so now if I say here, see again, say no shutdown. Okay, so no shutdown in here. See, just wait a little bit here, quick. All right. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay. Now you see, it's listening. So now it's become active again. You see here, show standby. Okay, hit enter. You see, it's take over back. You see, because we have a 250. You see, it's a local. Okay, now this one here is become from active. It's changed back to, you see, from active. You see, it changed back to standby because the priority 250 is up. So now, okay, see, you won the election. You take over. So now the 10.41 is reside on this the core switch one. So far so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's very simple. Okay, so now let's go save it first in here. So hopefully we can next time. Okay, so now I testing you now. Okay, I'm testing you right now. Yeah. So since we have this server is up, right? We have the gateway, right? Now, if I testing you right now so far, let's see if I hop into this router. So this is in the California, right? Just for example, in here, see, if I can I ping this server from here, this router? See here, 100. Can I ping? Oh, beautiful. So this means I don't have a test, right? It's work. I I I believe it's maybe fail. Okay. So why this one is working? Because when this is same thing again, troubleshooting for you. See, show IP route. If I want to show IP route, how to get this network? This just say this server. Okay. See, it's via. It's learning from the BGP. You see, and then it's learning. Let me see what else. The net. So it yeah. So we have see. Oh, okay. So we have the network here. So that is mean this core switch 2 here is is advertise this VLAN 40 network. Okay. So no wonder it's working, right? So this one here is working too because the gateway is working because it's crossing, okay, all the way to here. I believe when we ping here, it's going to pick up the source from the different IP. All right. Okay. So far, so good. So now we have no now we have no issue now in the IP4. We should be happy, right? So now, okay, let's go back again. Let's go back to again here. Let's finish with IPv6. No, so do we have a lock or not, right? Let's go back quick in here. Let's go back to the server again. Let's go back to the server. So the server in here, right? So we shall run again in the interface f slash 0. You see? All right. So now we have to turn it on. We're going to complete T again in here. We're going to F0 slash 0. And then we're going to, of course, we're going to say IP4 6 in not for IPv6. We need to enable first. Oh, before we enable this one, right? Just make sure again. We just make sure we because in this is the router, right? It's not a real server. So say IPv6, IPv6. No. See the command is IPv6 in here, unicast routing. Make sure we have to be enable this command. All right, let's go back again to F0 slash 0, right? Now we say IPv6, same thing again, we have to be enabled. Okay, after we enable, then we'll have, now we can start assign the IP address, see in here. So remember, we're using the global in here, dark, right? So now we're going to pick up this one here, just do like this in here, okay? Just do here, and then we modify in here because we want to use same as IP4 format. Okay, so easy enough. And then what is the slash? I think it's 120 for slash 20 for slash 24 if I remember. Okay, just IPv6 address 2001. So this is the IPv6 address for this server. Hit enter. Okay. Warning. It's a subnet router. Is any cache? Oh, you see, so something. Okay, because okay, we ignore it first for right now. Okay, so just make sure we have a run. See in this case, it will work or not like this. Okay, so looks everything's okay. And then show in here IPv6, right, in the face. And then we say summary. Oh, no summary, like brief. Always. Okay, see, it's up, up. Beautiful. It's up, up. It's up, up. Okay, so that is mean we enable in the F0/0 for this interface. We turn on the IPv6. So now, this interface we have IPv4 and also we have IPv6. That's beautiful. Okay, so we'll save it first. All right, let's go back to here now. Let's go back to here. So since we connected to here, so right now same thing in here. Can we do it in here? Right. So first thing in here, same thing again. See if this post switch can handle IPv6. Yep. And then we go to config key. Okay. So we go to config key in here. So now we're going to say assign in here IP. No, not IP. Interface VLAN 40 first, right? We're going to say IP enable. No, IPv6 in here enable, right? Hit enter. And then we're going to say IPv6 address in here. So now we have the first thing we want is this guy here. All right. So we copy. This is not the SSRP IP. This is the physical the physical the physical interface IP. Okay, so IPv6 address in here. So let's say put the 2201 as a global, and then we one more. Okay, so now we modify here, and then we modify here, and then we multiply by 2 column here, and then we put /120. We hit enter. Okay, so don't forget again in here. So IPv6, we want to be unicast, right? Routing. Okay, so now we're not worried about on this one first, right? But let me see, do we have it or not? But let's double check in here. So standby here, right? Standby 40. Do we have an option for IP? Can we put IPv? No, let me see. Do we have a? Oh, come on. We have to go inside first. IPVLAN 40. Okay, so we're going to be standby 40. We're going to IP. We just put 40, but do we have IPv6? Oh, you see, yeah, we have it. You see, good. So instead, we're using the IP now. We change the standby 40, so we're using the IPv6 here. You see, so hit enter. Same thing again. We have to put this one again. Okay, so this is going to be 2001 dot dot. This is going to be 10.100. No, put 2 columns. See, 100 column 40. Put 1, and then we put /120. Okay. Or do we need to put 100? No, we don't have to put 120. Just like this. Same thing like IPv4. Right. So we hit enter. Group for different address family. Ooh. Oh, this is the first time for me. I got this message. So what does this mean? It's a group configured for different address family. What that mean? Address family in this case. You see? Are we able to do it? Or maybe we need to put 1/20? Mm, I, I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay. Let's see first. Hold on. We skip on this one, so we come back. Right? We come back. Hold on. Let's exit out first. Do we do now what we have right now in here? So VLAN 40. Okay, so the VLAN 40. So we have IPv4 good. So we have this one good. Also, okay. So then let's go back to here again. Let's finish this one first. Okay. Show run interface VLAN 40. Let's do quick in here also. So we go to say IPv6 unicast, hit enter. We're going to say interface VLAN 40 here, and then we're going to say IPv6 address. We're going to say 10.100, and then we're going to say .40. This is what is IP for .2? Okay, so that is mean we have to modify again. 2001 column. Oh, one more column in here. Okay, so then maybe we're missing one column. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Okay, that might be the issue. Hopefully that is the issue. Okay, so we go to here. So this is be slash 120. Okay, so 200 duck duck 10 duck 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 duck. Yeah. All right. So we hit enter again. Okay. So let's exit out here first. Show run interface VLAN 40. Beautiful. Right. So now can we ping just quick? Can we ping IPv6? Right. IP4 v6. Let's grab let's grab this IP here. All right. Can we ping that 3? Beautiful. You see. And then this one should be 100. Can we ping the server? Aha. Aha. We cannot ping the server. Okay. Okay. We cannot ping the server. What happened? Maybe this one is not support IPv6. This one here, we can ping, but not this guy. You see? Oh, this is funny. Okay, okay. Maybe just the gateway or something like that. We skip on that one first. We continue first in here. At least we are working right now. Okay, between the IPv6, right? So now, how about the standby? Let's go back to standby again. Show run interface VLAN 40. We're going to reconfigure key again in here, right? So we're going to say VLAN 40. Let's see, we want to standby, and then 40, we want to use the IPv6, right? So put a question mark in here. See, we want to be, no, we don't want to be autocomplete, right? We want to say 10 dark, say on 2001, make sure we have doc dark, and then 10, 100, and then 40, and then we have dark 1. It's like this. It should be hit enter, right? But what does that mean? The group configured.